Where'd you find this?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dariana, aka Not Her Time, aka Your Trading Bestie, and today's video is another important one because, as y'all probably know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the Forex industry right now. Prop firms, one, no longer accepting US clients, and two, losing their licenses for MetaTrader. There's just a lot of change going on, so us as traders have to be able to adapt. So that's what this video is going to be about. This is our first step to adapting. So the next thing for us is to take future prop firms. Y'all, I am new to this. Just like everybody else, when I started trading in 2020, I started on Forex. So now I have to make that transition over to futures, learn the contract sizes, learn like the names, and just get used to a new platform so that I can get back to the trading, because y'all, I miss trading so much. I have not taken any live trades since like a couple weeks ago. No, I'll say like a week ago, because I've just been like trying to buckle down on my futures research. But y'all, when you're not taking a trade, like when you're not trading, when you're not waking up to trade in the morning, it's like, dang, like my life feels like it's in shambles. When that's not there, it's like, what's even the point of waking up in the morning? You know what I'm saying? I gotta get me a futures personal account, but of course I also want to take the step into looking into funding with futures as well. So that's what we'll be doing in this video. And yeah, let me stop talking so we could like get right into the video. So the first prop firm we're going to be looking at is Apex Trader Funding. You can see they have their little like description right here. They have a little section right here that says why choose our funding program, that you can receive 100% of your first 25K per account for your payouts. And then after that, it's a 90-10 profit split. Another thing, 2 payouts per month, no daily drawdown. You could trade on the holidays. You could trade during news. So you got 7 minimum trading days to pass your evaluation. They got the trailing threshold. So basically, as a very brief explanation for y'all, because I'm learning this alongside with you guys. Like, we're all doing this at the same time. One of the newest, I feel like, biggest differences about future prop firms compared to Forex prop firms is their drawdown rules. So a lot of future prop firms have trailing drawdowns, which is basically like, to put it as simply as I can, as your profit is increasing, your drawdown is also increasing. So we're actually going to go to their FAQ about the trailing drawdown just so I can explain it to y'all, because it's you'll see it consistently with other future prop firms. Right here for the example, for like a 50K account, your drawdown is 2,500. So if you have a trailing drawdown of 2,500, that means your drawdown is going to be $2,500 from your highest account balance. And just so y'all know, they offer 2 different accounts. They have the full accounts and then the static accounts. A full account, I believe, is just the ones with the trailing drawdown, and then the static account is the one where the drawdown is like staying the same, which is like kind of what we're used to with the Forex prop firms. This is the example that I feel like I'm really glad they put. So let's say your starting balance is 50K. Okay, so that means your drawdown, you have a trailing drawdown of 2,500. Let's say you make $500 and you close the trade. So now your balance is at 50,500. Now your threshold is going to be $48,000. 2,500 below 50,500. Just to like make it easy, let's say you're up like 3% in your 50K account. Okay, I got my calculator out. Let's say you're up 3%. Okay, you made $1,500. Now so now your account balance is at 51,500. Subtract 2,500 from that. Now you know if your account goes down from that point to $49,000, you have breached the rule of your drawdown threshold. I know it can be kind of like confusing, but I promise y'all, like literally, they have a video. I don't know if it was this one or another one, but they have a video where you can they explain it in detail, like walk you through it. Another thing about futures prop firms is they usually charge you guys by a monthly fee. But let's say you're taking a 50K challenge. You see right here it says $167 a month. So that means you're going to purchase this challenge for $167, and you're going to pay $167 every day on that date. So like a subscription until you pass that challenge. And keep in mind, you guys, you will be automatically charged for it every month. So if you're done with the account, or if you decide like you don't want to trade it anymore or whatever, please make sure you cancel your subscription once your account is renewed, right? So when they renew, like let's say 30 days pass and you're like maybe in profit like a couple percent, like maybe like 2% or something like that, and you still want to continue your challenge, that's when they're going to automatically charge you. When they automatically charge you, your account balance is going to stay the same. Okay, it's not going to reset. The only time your account balance will reset is if you actually go in and get it resetted. You can also see right here, guys, for if you want to do a reset, it costs $80. It costs $80 to reset your account. Oh, another thing, y'all, there's two platforms that they seem to offer. They use RTrader, but they also use Tradeovate. And if I go with them, I'm probably going to be going with Tradeovate, only because that's what I did the most research on so far, and I believe you could trade through TradingView with Tradeovate. So yes, they do offer that. Here they have the instruments that you could trade. You can see you got your currency futures, so you can still trade your, our currency pairs. You could trade your CFDs up here. You see they got the E-mini NAS, they got the Dow, S&P. I know I'm kind of briefly going over this, y'all, but I really want to emphasize to y'all to go through this FAQ. It is a lot, but I'm glad it's a lot. Like any questions you have or anything you don't understand should be able to be answered through the FAQ. I would recommend, because I went through some of them, I would recommend obviously this one right here. Okay, what you do before you start, getting funded, so that you can know how they work. They talk about the billing, they talk about using RTrader, NinjaTrader. Another thing too, y'all, the profit target is usually 6% of your balance, and then the drawdown 4.5%, like around that much. That's how much your trailing drawdown will be if you're taking this challenge. So yeah, let's look at another one though. So the next futures prop firm up here that we have is Take Profit Trader. This one sticks out to me mainly because you can see here for the minimum days until first withdrawal is 0 days, meaning you could literally get funded, make profit on your funded account, and withdraw that same day. And you see here it says the withdrawal process is immediate. That Take Profit Trader is also a one-step challenge. So you have a minimum of 5 trading days on your challenge. So up to 3 resets. So basically, like once you get funded, I think it's like if you mess up or like you invalidate your rules, you get 3 resets on your pro account before they force you to like take the whole challenge over again. After you guys pass a futures prop firm, obviously you're no longer going to be paying that monthly fee, but you will also have to pay another fee for, I guess, like the data or whatever. There's always just another fee that you have to pay after you pass. So for this one, there's a one-time fee of $130, and I'm assuming that's just for like the futures data and stuff. You can see like the accounts they offer. They offer the 25K, 50K, 75K, 100K, and the 150K. 50K is $170 a month, again with a 6% profit target. And then believe this daily loss limit is around like 2% or like 2.1%. They also have that trailing drawdown, but this says EOD trailing drawdown. So that basically means end of day trailing drawdown. I can't remember if I mentioned it for Apex, but Apex, basically, I believe the way their drawdown works is it calculates it based off unrealized profits. So meaning, like, let's say you're in a trade, right? And you're going for a 2-to-1. And your trade reaches 1.5%, but then it reverses and stops you out. Your trailing drawdown is still going to move up. Although you lost on that trade, your trailing drawdown is going to be calculated based off the highest amount of profit your trade was in. So even though you did not close at that area, or even though, you got out at a loss, it's still going to, your trailing drawdown is still going to trail with you because it trails off your highest profit point. Y'all can click up here where it says knowledge based, and then this is basically their FAQ page. They have a section where they talk about the plus account. I'm not going to get into all that because I believe you have to pay for it. They also have the test rules up here. They show you your maximum contracts for your account sizes, the positions, the daily loss limit. So although, I'm glad I clicked on this. So although the the max loss limit is trailing based off end of the day profit, there is also a daily loss limit, and it applies to unrealized profits, which means that even though your trade is not closed yet, it will still obviously apply if you hit that daily loss limit, even if you didn't close. They also have a section here about the pro account, you know, asking about the rules. They have all that information here for y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next one because I just want to expose y'all to the prop firms. I don't want to waste too much time trying to go through each and every one. So the next prop firm we have is TopStep. TopStep is also one step, okay, or not one step, one phase, okay. They call their challenges a combine. So if I call it a challenge, y'all know what I mean. It's the combine. Y'all know what I mean. Their rules are also similar to the other prop firms. They're trying to emphasize that their trailing drawdown is calculated based on the end of the day balance instead of the unrealized profit. So again, unrealized profit drawdown is basically how Apex was, where it's gonna trail your drawdown based off the highest point your trade went to, even if you did not close at that area. TopStep and Take Profit Trader is calculating your trailing drawdown based off end of the day balance. So after you're done trading, like after the end of your trading day, you see they also have the 6% profit target, and they also have the 4% max loss limit. Here they have a list of all their platforms that they can use with this one, which is a lot here. They also have Tradeovate, meaning you could trade on TradingView. Another thing I want to point out, TopStep has this thing where they want you to be like consistent. I can tell with these future prop firms, they try to prevent any like big winning days and any like big losers. Like they seem to want you to be more like, okay, like small gains or smaller gains, and like just make them consistently. Here they talk about this is on their FAQ. They're talking about their consistency target. It's basically they're just measuring your ability to make the repeated profits while managing the risk. For example, here, if you're trading a 50K account and your profit target is $3,000, the most you can make in one day is only half of that. Okay, that's what they mean by your best day has to be below 50% of your profit target. So that's just another thing to keep in mind with TopStep. And I highly recommend that y'all go and read over this, because again, this is just an overview and I am learning with y'all. You can also see they also talk about the daily loss limit here in the FAQ as well. So definitely read over that. They talk about how it doesn't count as a rule violation and all that stuff that I was telling y'all. Another thing about TopStep. So TopStep and their payout system. It says here that traders can receive 100% of their first 10,000 in profits, which is good. And then after that, I believe it's a 90-10 profit split. Another thing too with their payout policy is you have to have 5 winning days of $200 in order to qualify for a payout. As you can see here, it says it right here. Traders can request a payout of up to 50% of their account balance after accumulating 5 winning trading days per payout request. And they do not have to be consecutive, you guys. It's just in general. I highly recommend that y'all read over this. Again, like I'm kind of like briefing over this, trying to expose y'all to y'all options. And I still want to go back through and really deeply read these FAQs and deeply try to understand that their rules, because it's very different from the Forex Prop Firms. Like if we want to get funded with these futures companies, we have to abide by their rules. We have to do things their way. And even with this trailing drawdown, it seems like it probably doesn't fit everybody's trading style, everybody's trading strategy, because sometimes you may have that type of strategy where you take a couple losses so that you're going to get that high RR within the next few trades, so you don't have to worry too much about the losses. But on a futures prop firm, that might actually hold you back because of the trailing drawdown. So yeah, just make sure y'all are reading, as I keep emphasizing, reading the FAQ, understanding like how they do things with their payouts, with the rules, okay, and make sure you're looking over that for when you actually pass, because I know y'all gonna pass. When y'all pass, make sure y'all looking at the rules for the actual like real account. The last prop firm I have for you guys is My Funded Futures. You see they also offer the 100% profit split up to 10K, and then they have the 90-10. After that, they also have the 1 minimum trading day, which is really good. They have the section here, the benefits that set them apart. They have the no max or minimum trading days, no maximum withdrawal amount, so you could just withdraw whatever TopStep has a minimum payout of $125. My fund of futures doesn't have that. You can see here the accounts that they offer. They offer 30K, 50K, 100K, and the 150K. The 30K is $300 a month. You can see it says static, meaning that the drawdown is not trailing. You see they have a 6 to 8% profit target. There's no daily loss limit. For the trailing drawdown is 3 to 4%. That's only for the ones that are not static. Okay, let's go to their FAQ. You can see they offer Trade-Evade again, meaning you could trade on TradingView. They also have the R Trader here on where it says overview of their payout policy. You can see here that has a 14-day payout policy, meaning that every 14 days you could request a profit split. They also have a minimum withdrawal of $1,000 as well. So also keep that in mind. Here under their funded account parameters, you can see one of the FAQ questions was, can I reset my funded account? And you cannot reset funded accounts. The other prop firms were trying to spoil us with that reset, but my funded future said, nah, y'all not doing that. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this little brief overview of these future prop firms. If y'all actually traded with these prop firms before, definitely drop your experience in the comments so you can help each other out, and definitely do your research. If any of these prop firms like piqued your interest, I highly recommend you go to their website and do research on them. Let me know how this transition is going for you guys. If nobody has told y'all yet, let me be the one to tell you that someone has faith in you, and that someone is me. With love, I will see y'all in the next video.